Hey guys, so I have a really big, huge book haul. It's 17 books, so that's a lot, and let's just get right into it. So the first book I got is Nobody But Us by Kristen Hellbrook, and I don't know, I just saw this on a couple of people's YouTube channels. It looked good, about a dude named Will and a girl named Zoe, and it's like troubled teens kind of esque. Looks good, thought I'd give it a shot. Then I got Thoughtless by S.C. Stevens, yeah. And this is about a girl named Kira and her boyfriend Denny. I keep on saying Danny, it's Denny. Move across the state because he has a job lined up and she wants to go do university there. But really, she's moving for him. And their roommate ends up being one of Denny's best friends in high school, Kellen, and she kind of starts falling for him and stuff like that. And it is a whopping almost 600. No, it's like 530. And I'm 324 pages in currently, so I don't know. It's a good book. It's just you have to get through like the annoyingness, because you know, like when there's a love triangle, there's always annoyingness. I mean, I don't think there's one love triangle that didn't annoy me, because she's never with the one I want to be with, or she's like screwing over the dude that I want her to be with, and there's just no happy ending. But I don't know. It's good so far-ish. I really want her to end up with someone, and yeah. The next book I got is Gone by Michael Grant, and this was a $4.99 with 20% off, so I think it was like $3 or something. Probably not that much, but like $4.29 or something. Who knows? But it was really cheap, and I've always wondered this series. It's about these kids that anyone under the age of over the age of 15 just disappears, and then the kids have to like figure out how to find themselves and stuff like that. And that seems pretty interesting. Next book I got is The Silver Lining Playbook by Matthew Quick. I'm not sure if I showed this in the book haul. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But yeah, it's a movie that just came out soonish. It's already out, Mackenzie. And sorry, milkshake is on my lap. You can tell. It's about this dude that believes he's like in a movie produced by God, and it seems funny and quirky. And the movie has Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper, and I love those two actors. So yeah, maybe I can actually imagine them in this book, because I suck at doing that, but we'll see. The next book I got is Rush by Maya Banks, and this is the first book in the Breathless trilogy. And basically what this is it's the first book of three, I guess you could say partners that own a hotel chain or whatever, and they're really rich and successful, and it's basically their stories about finding love. And it's an adult series, like, I mean, like, straight up adult, like, there's Hanky Panky. Can't believe I just said that. But yeah, it even says mature audience on the back. But, it was good. I already read this because I couldn't really wait. And this one follows Gabe, who ends up, like, finally accepting his feelings for one of his partner's sister, and, who is Jace's sister, Mia, and it's just a cool story, in my lighting sucks, because you can't see the book. But I like the cover too, it's really pretty. Got the sequel, which is the second book in the Breathless trilogy, and it is Fever, and this tells Jace's story, and it's really good, and again, I like it a lot. So, yeah. This cover's not as pretty, but I'm really looking forward to Ash's story, which is Bird. It looks like that. And it's all red, and I'm really excited for that. The next book I got is Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren, and this was fan fiction called The Office, but like they revamped it or something. I don't know, but it's basically about this girl named Chloe, and she has an ass of a boss, because he's a beautiful bastard, according to the title, named Bennett, and they're trying to deal with each other, but they kind of have an attraction, and it just happens. And basically the reason I picked this up was because, like, at Target they have, like, if you like this, then you'll like this. And it was like, if you like on Dublin Street, I don't know, I got with my mom one time how to pronounce that. You'll like this, and this was the book. So I'm like, cool, I'll give it a shot. And it was a good book. I liked it. So yeah. The next book I got is one I've really, really wanted for like ever since it came out in like hardcover. And it's Moonglass by Jessie Kirby, and it's a really pretty cover. And the side's really pretty too. It's just all white and has moonglass. And it's basically about this girl named Anna who, her mom dies, and her dad moves her to a place where her parents met and fell in love, and maybe it's her shot at having that, and it's just getting over stuff, and it's just, it looks like such a good novel, and I'm really happy to have it. The next book I have is Babe and Boyland by Jodi German, and I really wanted to read this, and I don't know why, but I really wanted the book too. I didn't want to buy it like as a Nook or whatever, mostly because I'm in love with this cover. I don't know why, but yeah, that's awesome. So that's why I really it's about this girl that she's like a reporter-ish person. She works for a column at our school paper, so she's not really a reporter. But she ends up going undercover as a guy at a boys' school, and yeah, so that's why it's called Babe and Boyland. Then I got Things I Can't Forget by Miranda Keneally, and this is the third book in her 100 Oaks books, and this I think is my favorite, right close to Stealing Parker. I liked Catching Jordan. I just wasn't the biggest fan of it, but no, this one is awesome, and it follows Parker's story still too, and Jordan's, and you get everyone. And I feel like in Stealing Parker you didn't get everyone, and in Catching Jordan you really didn't get anyone because they weren't introduced. So yeah, and this follows a girl named Kate and Matt, and it's just awesome, and a lot of stuff. And Milkshake is scratching on my door. I'm gonna go let him out. Give up. I'm just letting him roam free. We'll hope he doesn't start barking. Okay, so the next book I got is Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Forgio. I don't know. Probably made that a lot more things. And it's about a kid whose dad is involved in 9/11, and it just looks really cool. It was a movie, and I got it for $5 in the bargain section of Barnes & Noble. So then I got Walking Disaster by Jamie McGuire. OMG-HKP. This book is amazing, and it's not amazing at the same time. I mean, I feel like it was so repetitive, but left out the good parts that I enjoyed in the part. But the epilogue made it. I mean, seriously, it made it. So I'm cool with it, and yeah. Oh, and I should probably tell you this is the sequel to Beautiful Disaster, told in Travis's point of view. Then I got Just One Day by Gail Forman, and I've read her If I Stay and Where She Went, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to see how this book turns out. I'm only 30 pages in, and I'm just like, girl, you're cuckoo. You're cuckoo Hulu. Because I'd end up getting killed if I tried to do this. Either by my parents or by the dude. Just saying. Then I got The Chance by Karen Kingsbury. Yes. And it's about this girl named Ellie. There we go. And Nolan, and they grow up together, but when she's 15, her mom ends up cheating on her father and getting pregnant with a famous rock star's love child. Doesn't that just sound great already? And her dad is so heartbroken that he ends up moving them away to a completely different state halfway across the country. And so then it flash forwards 11 years later. I don't know, I guess it's 11 because she's 26. And Nolan is this famous basketball star, and he's had loss in his life after Ellie left, and he's been looking for Ellie all this time. And then her life has changed drastically too. And it's kind of like their story of finding each other again, and it's really good. And the only thing that bugs me about this is when covers do this. It's annoying. You do not need your whole face on the back of the cover. That's what that little slippy for. Yeah. And then I got Invincible by Sherilyn Kenyon, which is the second book in the Chronicles of Nick. And it's just a continuing on the series. I got it for $5 hardcover, so I was like, sign me up, I'm getting this sucker. So, yeah. Oh, and I should probably tell you this is about a boy named Nick, and he ends up having these weird powers, and there's zombies, and it's cool. Okay, and then I got Doled by Elsie Chapman. There we go. And this is basically about how you are born with a twin, but you don't. It's like you versus your twin in a way, and you have till your 21st birthday to kill the other one, and it's either kill or be killed. So, doesn't that sound appealing and completely barbaric? But I'm cool with it. Looks interesting, so we'll see. And this book is a lot shorter than I thought it was. It's like really short. So yeah, but it should be good. And then, Clockwork Princess. I got this the day it came out, and I actually had to beg the lady at Target to put it out before she was like, I haven't gotten to that part of my house. I'm like, just give it to me. And she gave it to me. And I'm happy. And then I read the inside frickin' flap. Da frick, people. Da frick. The publishers, you do not put that thing there. And before the book is read, I mean, like, it'd be cool, like, to have it after the book is read, but she blatantly says who Tessa ends up with, how she, if she is Josh, it answers all your questions you have, and it pissed me off. I'm sorry, but it did. So, but it was an epic conclusion. That epilogue tore me up inside and made me angry and excited for City of Heavenly Fire, even though this take place like forever after. But I'm so excited. And did you notice that the epilogue date is a year after this Mortal Instrument then? Anyone notice that? Yeah. So he's going to tell her the story to chase it all of them, and I love this book. And I never thought it could end like that, but it did. So yay. And that's all for my book haul. I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me down below if you've read any of these books, or if you want to, or what you thought of them, or I don't know. Just reprimand me for my book buying habits, considering I bought these all in a week to 2 week period. Again, I shouldn't have money. And Milkshake comes in, making his grand entrance. I'm sorry, but he's a bad dog today, and he won't stay still, and he probably wants to go outside, but it's cold out. I mean, it's cold out. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.